Sexual assault on college campuses. It's a national conversation, and institutions of higher education have come under scrutiny regarding policy and raising awareness. In an effort to engage the community at Salve in serious conversation about this issue, a team of student role players held a sexual assault forum in cooperation with several university departments and state agencies. Senior Matthew Kaiser says it is very important for students to be aware.
You know, it's a very serious matter in today's world. I'm really excited that I'm able to partake in this. You know, being a senior football player here on campus, you know, a lot of kids look up to us, and hopefully they see that we're taking a huge stand against this.
And while it can be extremely difficult to talk about sensitive topics in front of your peers, the participants still felt that the audience, however hesitant they were to speak up, benefited from the presentation.
Sometimes for any kind of presentation, it's kind of hard to talk to people anyway because sometimes they don't want to hear it. And for general stuff, sometimes it's preaching to the choir, but I think this was really effective. And even though some people may not have been comfortable with it, the fact that they came out to see it, and we didn't really have any negative crowd reactions. So I think it went really well.
You know, I mean, definitely huge, happy with the turnout. The turnout was awesome. I mean, it was packed in there. I mean, people were standing all the way in the back. You know, it's a real sensitive subject, so I can understand why it was so hard for the audience to engage afterwards, you know, seeing the scenes. Maybe they have past experience with this or they know of something, so it might touch home a little bit to them. But, you know, we were just trying to get the message out, showing how serious this is.
I know that oftentimes you learn about these things, you know, in presentations and kind of more dry things, but this is something we've never really done before. It's kind of a new kind of teaching you about this kind of stuff, and the skits especially, and some of them were kind of supposed to be humor-based. We got some laughs, and I think that's, you know, it's always good to try something new, so I think that's really effective.
Progress? Yes. But even though this is a step in the right direction, participants agree that there is more that can be done to raise awareness, both locally and nationwide.
I really think, especially with the polling questions, no one's going to raise their hand to talk about it, and I think so many more people would have chosen don't do anything if they didn't think that it might come back to them. You know, everyone chooses the obvious answer of, oh, because that's wrong, and I don't think people really feel that way, and by having things like this, I think we need to have a more powerful speaker, survivors, something that shakes you.
With Salve Today, I'm Ciara Speller.